What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another DEADBY.
Hi everyone, welcome to Gimms Rant.
It's not Gimms Rant. Not a stream. It's not Gimms Rant. DEADBY. Welcome to another episode of DEADBY. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. We are currently recording our first DEADBY in the attic,
Gimms Rant.
Which is pretty good.
Mr. Blip.
Please stop now. He's finally arrived. He's been in a box for a long time, and I must say that I've really enjoyed the time off, so there's that. But anyway, guys, let's roll that intro and let's get into it.
Limp.
Leave your entries in the forums below, and I'll read your opinions in the next episode of DEADBY. Alright, why is DS even a skill check still? Because there's still a chance you can mess it up, I guess? You know what I mean?
Remove skill check, good idea.
It's not a good idea. Chill out. Jeez. Right. Okay. Gotta keep it together today. Right. On top of the fact that it has been heavily nerfed, I can't see why DS even has a skill check component to it, when considering that the connection can be based off a laggy killer, which results in a completely unpredictable interaction. I think you might be milking it a little bit. I've missed multiple times ever since the last update because of a bad connection with the needle simply not lining up like normal. Yeah, I get everyone's having FPS problems. It's Dead by Daylight at the end of the day. But at the same time, don't you think it would be really strong just to have it like, just it happens when you're tunneled? I don't know. I like that second, you know, it's high risk, high reward, man. Jesus Christ, get a grip. I guess the devs just don't want to be bothered making it automatic. I don't think that's the reason. Or maybe they thought that it'd somehow be OP if it was automatic. Christ. You miss because you're bad. The reason the skill check is there is because you get an extra health state if you get tunneled. And that is huge in a game like that. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you do miss it, you are bad. I've missed a few of my time. And it's funny when you do because you're just like, oh, God. Like, it is so easy, but... sometimes, yeah, things come into play that are out of your hand. But anyway. Seriously, devs, how hard can it be? Seriously, I can't fathom how you guys can be this tone deaf and just keep ignoring the community completely. Listening to your fans want and actually giving some kind of effort to work with your player base. While you, the devs, for console and PC, give us this. Yeah, the increased chances of being on Gideon. Which, yeah, it's a terrible map right now. Just with, I mean, they still haven't fixed the pallets. What's the go with that? It's weird. Forcing players to play horrible, unbalanced map, which you have refused to balance since your map rework for several days. The mobile devs actually cares and gives us this. Let the games begin. Earn triple the blood points. Holy shit. I mean, mobile, again... not as many people play it, but yeah, people, yeah, I don't know. It's a different game, honestly. You know what I mean? It's hard to compare that, guys. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So nice way to earn some extra blood points and XP while still having some attention and celebration towards the franchise, without completely shifting on one side of the player base or anyone that dislikes indoor maps. Yeah, I definitely think this playing on Gideon is a bit of a joke in general. I think... no one really wants to play this or have a 20% chance increased, you know, chance to play it. I think it's stupid. But anyway. Hello? Sluzzy. Public service announcement for survivors. Don't let the plague body block you in a corner.
I went and made a ham salad sandwich.
Great, dude. That's great. Great. Sounds nice.
Yum, yum, yum.
This Meg decided to do a totem in a closed up space while I was very close. I saw her and then body blocked her into puke on her until she was fully infected and then downed her. Yeah, that's what you do with the plague. She ended up DCing because of something that she did to cause her to die. Maybe you shouldn't have given me the golden opportunity in the first place. Oh, you're a little bit holier than now. So to survivors, don't let the plague body block you in a corner because she can capitalize on it just as much as Billy and Bubba can, yeah? Also, don't DC because you made a stupid play. It's not a stupid play, it could have been a mistake or whatever. I think you're being very... body blocking is clearly part of the game rules and isn't toxic. No, it's not toxic. I mean, if you're body blocking to get an insta down, that's not toxic. If you body block and keep the person there, then yeah, that's extremely toxic. You're joking, right? Is this the same person? Oh! Either way, I should still report you for unsportsmanship. What? You can't report him anyway, mate. You're an absolute idiot.
Toxic report.
Shut up. Christ. You're such a survivor, man. As a plague, keep doing this, please. You can waste your time in that way if you like. Yeah, this is a very odd conversation. This guy's coming to the forums and really flexing, which I don't really, whatever. That's fine. Whatever. But then this guy's trying to report him. And good luck with the report, but you can't report someone for that. I don't get how people say Wraith is oppressive.
Wraith is S tier, Uber best killer.
One track mind. Thanks, mate. All it takes is a decent loop, eyes, and self-care. Self-care? Or a teammate and he can't get you. That's not including any exhaustion perks that make sure you get there safely. Edit, I should say this is base Wraith because everyone seems to agree that his add-ons need changes. Right, so no one runs a base Wraith, by the way, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's really a stupid conversation. That's really dumb. Do you know what I mean? No one's running Wraith base. Everyone's bringing in add-ons because that's what you would do. Because he isn't low-tier, loopable baby anymore and survivors don't like that. Hey, the Gen Man. I agree with you there, man. Exactly, yeah, he's not a baby. He's not a little bitch anymore. He can actually be oppressive. He can actually be really strong in the right hands with the right plays. Yeah, it's mainly his ability to go from hook to hook fast due to mobility and okay anti-loop and more unsafe pallet. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, he's good now. He's strong. And survivors have a problem with that.
Wraith is S tier, please nerf.
S tier. Get a grip. Get a grip. Just revert the pallet change. Agreed. To a certain point. I'll give you my opinion in a sec. The pallet buff is horrible. It's not a buff. It doesn't matter how close the killer is, how they swing. As long as survivor presses the pallet button, they will not take damage by M1, even if it shows them getting hit. This encourages pallet camping. Whatever. And the survivor has no fear at all if they had the right time or not. This encourages pallet camping. You keep saying that. Makes pallet cities even more in the survivor's favor and more aggravating for M1 killers and hits, and the should hit at pallets doesn't work anymore. Either revert the change or work on it some more to give the killer at least some chance with pallets, or expect to see more ranged killers played, especially Trickster. I would say Huntress would be more the contender, wouldn't she? Right, my thoughts on the pallet. It's not a buff, the pallet changes. So it prioritizes who has the better connection. So whoever has the better connection, whoever did the action first, gets awarded with the pallet stun or the pallet drop, or whatever the case may be in roll, right? But it just seems, just for me, I must have a worse connection than every person I play against, which I think is extremely convenient. Never once have I gotten a just the tip hit, never once. And unfortunately, with this change to the pallets, it has encouraged, I'm not going to call it pallet camping. I think we're getting a little bit too much now, but it encourages dropping pallets quicker. Now, a lot of people see that as, well, let them waste pallets. That's not kind of how it works, because at rank 1, dropping pallets is fine if you want to do it early and guarantee yourself not getting hit. Dropping pallets early is fine in rank 1 because gens pop really super fast and you're maintaining that chase, which usually ends up nowhere and then you've wasted time. Of course, you're not going to do it forever, but one pallet drop to extend a chase, it's quite beneficial for the survivor. So I don't like this change. I think it's stupid. I've never gotten just a tip hit. It always gives the hit back to the survivor. And I think it's bullshit. I do agree before, though. I'd like to underline this by saying I do agree that the survivors were getting bullshit hits for ages. So, you know, it's comeuppance, I guess. You realize, here we go. You realize it's been the opposite for years. Killers getting BS hits they don't deserve. Survivor gets the stun and still hits the ground. No, it is about this. It's about time this change happened. All right, you need to chill out a bit. Don't worry, they will be removing the sound of survivors getting hit soon. Oh, they're actually going to do that. I don't think they can. I think these guys are horrible. Behavior, I mean. Oh, Mandy talks. Right now, the system is designed to prioritize the players whose action the server recognizes first, which is a fair system. Mandy, it's every tip hit doesn't go through though. So is it a fair system? I mean, I'd like to talk to killer mains here and see what they think about this. It doesn't prioritize survivors and it doesn't prioritize killers. It prioritizes the person whose action is done first. The issue arises in that the killer gets the feedback that they've completed a successful hit prior to the server rejecting the hit. And that's the stupid part. I shouldn't be getting that hit. It looks like I got the hit, so how did I not get the hit? And this is the bullshit part of it. This is done like this to avoid any delays in waiting for every action to be validated by the server. The server rejects the hit because the survivor had completed their action prior to the killers. But had they completed the action prior to the killer, then why am I getting that hit? This is what I'm saying. It's dodgy. It's very dodgy. Mandy, I honestly, I know you think you know what you're talking about, but I've never gotten a just the tip hit anymore ever since this update. And that tells me that I don't want to say it because I don't want to sound like a killer, mate.
Killer strong.
I'll go cry in a corner. But yeah, Mandy, I don't know, mate.
Mandy best mod.
He's not the best mod. What are we talking about? Fringy. Roll it. End game camping. Why is this... What? Why has this become the norm lately? In the past 20 games I've played, killers have either proxy camped or end game camped after rarely getting hooks or gen pressure. I'd say a little over 60-40. I'd say a little over 60-40 in favor of end game hook camping. Are killers just less skilled than they used to be? Maybe you should look at it from a different angle. Maybe the gens go super fast. Maybe it's a fucking gen meta right now with a bug for prove thyself. Gens go fast, mate. And what's wrong with endgame camping? Hasn't that always been understood that the killer should win? Like the killer should try to win? Very weird conversation. The killer has to leave the hook and check gates. Then survivors can save their teammates safely. This from Survivor Rulebook, page 159, Rule 923. I'll have to check to see if he's right, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Rule 9. It's 923. Thought it was 21 though. I'm getting good at my Survivor Rulebook.
You need to read Survivor Rulebook.
Okay, I bet you know every fucking paragraph. Because walking away from the hook is a free escape for that survivor. If survivors come and save, the killer may get them as well. If not, then at least they got one kill. If gens are done, the killer has no reason to leave the hook, and every reason to stay. Exactly. You're trying to win the game, survivors. Do you understand how that works? The killer is trying to win the game, trying to capitalize on any last hooks that he might get, go towards his score, and get blood points, by the way. He's called the killer. He has to kill you. That's his role. I don't get how we're still in this world. Lord Tony himself. Lord Tony.
Lord Tony bad killer.
Alright, chill out.
Just like Mr. Blim.
Stop calling me that. My god, there's a big difference between crossplay and no crossplay. I'm playing PC on stream and I turn crossplay off. All of my games today have been horrible, every single one of them. Now, either console players don't know how to play, or all my games have been Survivor friends. But why is there such a difference between crossplay and not? Like, I never want to go against 4 Steam players ever again. Interesting. Congratulations, you found the competitive queue. I play on PC and a lot of those players are dumb as well. It's got nothing to do with console and PC. It's just about the player. I don't know what Lord Tony's on about. Usually the people who turn crossplay off are the ones who are more serious about the game and want to play it to win. So survivors will be better loopers and actually do gens, and killers are basically all spirit and nurse. That's not exclusive to PC. I play on PS4 and my games with crossplay off are also complete defeats, usually because only people who train for tournaments will play with crossplay off and everybody's Survivor friends. I'm just saying this is my experience with crossplay off was horrible. There's a clear difference between off and on. I need to check this out, definitely.
I looped Lord Tony for 5 gens once.
Did you really?
Easy loops, easy life.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, Lord Tony. RPD isn't that bad. The Genmen again. I can't be asked with you. Survivor Friends is toxic. Changed my mind. I hate people who still talk about this. It's like, you must be new to the game because there can't be another reason why you'd say that. It's really, really silly. Survivor Friends. This is my opinion on Survivor Friends, right? Survivor Friends can be toxic because of the people. Survivor Friends increases the chance of pack mentality between more people and trying to act cool in front of your friends. That's what Survivor Friends can do. But saying Survivor Friends is toxic is really, makes you look really dumb, in my opinion. I've been trying to sharpen my hag gameplay for the last 2 days. So far, it's been great. I don't want to hear a whole story. Yeah, that's a whole story. I can't be asked. That's can't be asked. You know what I mean? Your logic. I'll read the comments. Your logic. I faced a toxic Survivor Friends. All Survivor Friends must be toxic. Does not compute. I agree with you though. How less killer perks should have cooldowns. Yeah, fine. Yeah, exactly. You had a bad game and you're coming on here and you're fucking giving people a piece of your mind. People who say change my mind usually aren't going to change their mind. I fucking hate that too. Who's this? Grandpa Crackpipe. Jesus Christ. I'll just for the name. Yeah, dude, change my mind. RPD is the best map in the game. Change my mind. I can't deal with people like that. What is that millennial saying? Change my mind. I'm not going to change your mind. You've made your mind. Get a grip. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today for this episode of DEADBY. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found something funny.
Mr. Limp, so funny, ha ha.
Thank you. MrGimms, by the way. MrGimms. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.
Bye, all my fans.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more. Also, remember, you can submit your own DEADBY forum posts. You can just join my Discord down below, and you can submit them to the DEADBY room. It's that simple. And then I can, maybe your post will be on the next episode. And also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with the channel. And guys, I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Alright guys, have a good day.
You suck, Mr. Limp.
Oh, shut up.